I tested these 5 mechanical keyboards side by side to see if you actually need to spend $300 for that perfect custom feel. Real talk, the results were shocking. Some of the best sounding, fastest performing boards on the market right now are actually sitting under $100. If you choose the wrong one, you're stuck with a hollow clack that drives your roommates crazy. But get it right, it's a game changer. The number 1 pick on this list, it has a sound profile so creamy I didn't think it was possible at this price point. Before we dive into the countdown, here are 3 things you absolutely have to check. First, the switch trap. Most people just look for mechanical, but the so what is the pre-lubing. If they aren't factory lubed, your spacebar will rattle like a cheap toy. Second, don't ignore the layout logic. A 60% keyboard looks cool and saves inches of desk space for your mouse, but if you do data entry, losing that numpad will kill your workflow. Finally, check the latency gap. For gamers, 1000 Hz polling rate is standard, but some modern boards now hit 8000 Hz. That's an 8 times jump in responsiveness that actually matters in high-stakes FPS games. With those tips in mind, let's start the countdown with number 5. Number 5, Keychron K3 version 2. Best for the Ultra Slim Professional. If you're a Mac user or a professional who needs a mechanical feel without the 5-pound bulk, here's the deal. The Keychron K3 is one of the thinnest wireless boards out there, coming in at less than an inch thick. It uses low-profile switches that are 40% slimmer than standard ones. So what? It means you get that tactile, snappy feedback without the wrist strain of a high-profile board. One programmer who spends 40 hours a week at their desk mentioned this was the only mechanical board that didn't require a wrist rest to stay comfortable. It's a productivity beast, allowing you to pair with up to 3 devices via Bluetooth and swap between your MacBook and PC with a physical toggle. The brown switches give you a satisfying, buttery, tactile bump that's quiet enough for a shared office space. While the battery life is a bit shorter, lasting about 34 hours on a charge, it's a fair trade for a board that fits in a laptop sleeve. You can usually find this in the $60 range, making it a solid entry point for anyone moving away from those flat laptop keys. Number 4, AULA WIN60 HE, best for competitive FPS gamers. Next up, we're looking at a literal cheat code for games like Valorant or CS2. The AULA WIN60 HE is a 60% Hall effect board. Unlike standard switches that rely on physical metal contact, this uses magnets to detect key presses. Bottom line, you get rapid trigger technology. You can set the actuation point as shallow as 0.02 millimeters. One competitive player noted that this allows for near-instant counter-strafing, stopping your character the microsecond you lift your finger. The 8000 Hz polling rate means your inputs are registered with a 0.3 millisecond latency. That's blazing fast. It's a wired-only board, but that ensures zero interference during intense matches. Users love the clacky, energetic sound profile, though some find the web-based software a bit unusual compared to traditional downloads. Still, for under $50, you're getting performance that used to cost $200 from brands like Wooding. If your desk is cramped and your rank is everything, this compact powerhouse is the move. It's sturdy, heavy for its size, and built for those long, high-intensity gaming sessions where every millisecond determines the win. Number 3, ASUS ROG Strix Scope 2 96, best for the everything user. Moving on to the heavy hitter. The ROG Strix Scope 2 96 is perfect if you want the full numpad but don't want a massive board taking up your whole desk. ASUS managed to cram 96% functionality into a frame that's only half an inch wider than a standard 10 keyless board. It's a premium piece of gear, currently sitting around the $130 range, and it feels every bit of it with its solid metal top plate. The real stars here are the ROG NX Snow linear switches. They come factory lubed and are paired with internal sound dampening foam. One reviewer mentioned that it sounds deeply thocky and solid right out of the box, with zero of that annoying metallic ping you get on cheaper boards. The battery life is frankly ridiculous, up to 1500 hours on a single charge, if you're using the 2.4 GHz wireless mode. It even comes with a magnetic wrist rest that users say feels like a cloud for long typing sessions. Check the description for the latest prices, but if you want the best overall hybrid for gaming and serious office work, this is the one to beat. Number 2, Womier SA80, best for the custom aesthetic vibe. Next up, we have a board that looks like a custom art piece. The Womier SK80 features a stunning black Kanagawa theme with Japanese woodblock style art across the keycaps. But the real wow factor is the built-in color multimedia screen. You can upload custom GIFs, monitor your system stats, or check your battery life at a glance. It's a 75% layout, which most users find is the Goldilocks size, compact but keeps the arrow keys. Under the hood, it's a gasket mount design. This means the internal plate is suspended by rubber gaskets, giving the keys a soft and responsive feel that's easier on your fingers. One fan favorite feature is the pre-lubed linear switches that provide an amazing, clean typing sound. It feels extremely solid for a $60 board, weighing nearly 2 pounds. One user mentioned they unboxed it and fell in love within 30 minutes because it's plug-and-play simple. While some people find the south-facing LEDs a bit bright if they aren't used to them, the overall aesthetics and custom feel make this a statement piece for any setup. It's beautiful, sturdy, and sounds significantly more expensive than it actually is. Finally, we've reached the top spot. If you've seen those viral videos of creamy sounding keyboards that sound like marbles hitting wood, this is the one. The AULA F75 is widely considered the budget king of the mechanical world right now, usually found around $70. It uses a 5-layer silencing structure in Leobog Greywood V3 switches. The result? A sound profile one user described as heavenly and addicting, like a soft popping noise that makes typing feel like a luxury. It's a tri-mode board, meaning you can use it wired, via Bluetooth, or with a 2.4 GHz dongle. The 4,000 mAh battery is a beast, lasting for weeks of casual use. But it's not just about the sound, it's a professional gaming board with a multi-function knob for volume and lighting. Thousands of ratings back this up, with users constantly surprised that a board this thocky and well-built doesn't cost $150 or more. The PBT keycaps are anti-sweat and anti-slip, staying clean even after hours of use. Since switching to this, many users say they actually look forward to typing reports. This is the #1 pick I mentioned earlier, the best balance of price, creamy performance, and pure typing joy. That wraps up the top 5 mechanical keyboards. If you want the absolute best bang for your buck and that legendary creamy sound, grab the AULA F75 at #1. For the competitive gamers, the WIN60 HE at #4 is a game changer. All the links to the latest deals are in the description below. If this helped you narrow down your choice, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tech deep dives. I'll see you in the next one.